Hey y'all! There's a bunch of noise in the background. That would be my son moving his toys around. So this week has been rough because my daughter has had a fever of 106 and we went to the doctor today. They tested her for strep. She doesn't have COVID, she doesn't have strep. She just, has been spiking temperature on and off. So we're just gonna keep an eye on that. Just keep giving her liquids and Tylenol and ibuprofen, trying to keep her temperature down. We did a lukewarm bath, and that really helped a lot. But yeah, my son has been home because we don't want to get the other kids at school sick, even though he's not sick. I just don't want to risk it. So I've had the kids home basically all week. Aside from Tuesday where they visited their grandparents. We had to go pick them up early. Yeah, it's just been rough. I have an essay that I'm supposed to be working on. Actually, I have 2 essays I'm supposed to be working on. So hopefully I'll be able to get to that in the next couple of hours. The kids are just playing around. I don't know what exactly Henrik is doing upstairs, but I can hear them playing with toys. I did finish Map of the Otherlands last night. I gave it 4.25 stars, maybe 4.5, I don't know. I really enjoyed it, but there were a lot of questions I had that weren't really answered, like, I don't know, just little inconsistencies in the text. Like, the thing that bothered me the most was that, like, the folk, so the folk are, like, basically allergic to salt or something, but they use it in their food, so it can't be that bad. But they can't go over a line of salt, but they can eat it. I don't really understand what's happening there. But aside from that, the plot is good. The characters are cute. I don't think the main 2 characters are compatible with each other, but I mean, I guess it's one of those opposites attract situations, so maybe it works for them in the end, but I'm just kind of having trouble seeing it. It did feel kind of cliffhanger-y in the end. Not like a super cliffhanger, but like I definitely want to have the other book already and I don't have it because it's not out yet. So that's a little bit annoying. I hate waiting because I always forget about what I read prior to I always forget what was in the previous books when they take too long to come out, so I have to reread them or like read a synopsis or something, or spend too much time on YouTube looking up synopses. So that's that. I have a couple of new books on my TBR. My friend recommended Monstrous, which is more like a comic book, I guess. It just looks really beautiful. The artwork. I don't know if you can see that. Focus, yeah. It's just really beautiful artwork. So I'm looking forward to flipping through that. It is kind of an expensive habit to be reading graphic novels or comics because they can get so pricey. But I got this one on Thrift Books for like $4, so it's not too bad. And then there's Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. I've been seeing this one make its rounds on BookTube, and it just sounds really up my alley. I mean, I guess it's more fairy stuff. Humans getting involved in fairy affairs, so I might wait a little bit after reading Map of the Otherlands because I don't want them to like mesh together in my mind and like get confused. So I'll probably pick up something else on my TBR to start next. I am still listening to Tom Lake by Anne Pratchett and Meryl Streep. It's going great. It's not what I expected at all. I don't feel like it has much of a plot, but I haven't finished it yet, so maybe it all comes together and wraps up nicely in some way. I don't hate it. I don't know that I love it yet, but I feel like I could if it ended in a way that made me love it. I don't know. I feel like there's enjoying a book while you're reading it and having enjoyed it after reading it, and they're like two different experiences. And then I still have my currently reading cart, which is mostly nonfiction that I've been avoiding because I need to do homework instead. So it's just gonna stay on the cart for now. Hopefully I can get little bits and pieces here and there. I tend to read nonfiction like in chunks rather than sitting and reading all the way through. So it's not too bad. I did get a new journal, which is really cute. I just got it on Temu. I know it's terrible, but it was like $2 and it's got a little, yeah, it's just cute. And I'm switching to writing my journal in a actual journal rather than on the computer where I used to write it. I write more when it's on the computer because I try to reach a word count, whereas in the physical journal I try to reach a page count, which tends to be less than the word count, mostly because my hand starts hurting after a page or two. But I'm hoping to work those muscles and be able to write more in the future. I also got this jewelry box off of Temu. I know this is like a Temu haul, but how cute is that? It looks like a book and you just keep your jewelry in it. I got some other things. It's not really a haul video, so I don't want to like make that the focus, but I stress shop online and it's like my little retail therapy every couple of weeks to just get like a package of probably like $5 to $10 items, but just like cute little things that make my office nicer or that the kids might like. I got Addie a water bottle that looks like a gummy bear. I don't have much going on this upcoming week because the kids are home. And we don't really have anything going on besides like gymnastics and taekwondo, I think. If I do anything, I'll take you along, but I don't think I'll be doing much, especially if Addie's still sick. I have a couple more books coming in the mail. I might do like a book haul or something, or like a separate video on my TBR. Just because I have so many things incoming that I want to do a little video on that. Oh, I got something from Amazon. So an Amazon order just came in. I got Never by Jessa Hastings, and it just looks so pretty. I bought it just by the way it looks. I think I've been doing that a lot lately. I think I said that with Monstrous and Half the Soul. Like, I just really want pretty books in my life. This one is like a Peter Pan type story for a girl later in the family line who is an adult or almost an adult by the time Peter comes. So I'm wondering how that's gonna play out. I hope it's not like pervy or something, because I just see Peter as such a young, innocent character. It sounds like there's like a romance between Daphne and Peter and Daphne and Jameson Hook, the son of Captain Hook. So that'll be kind of fun. I'm sort of rooting for the bad guy, but maybe maybe the book will change my mind. Then I got this bag, which is a total knockoff of the book tote by Dior. I still really want the book tote. I can't afford it right now. And I think I just want to kind of test out a tote bag and like a bag of its style and make sure I would actually use it before buying it. So this was just a cheap one from Amazon, just to see if I can even rotate it into my wardrobe. It has this pretty design. Like, it's a cute bag. It feels stiffer than I expected. Oh, and it does have a zipper on top. I don't know how I feel about that. It's pretty spacious. I might get one of those inserts to like have little pockets inside. It does have one zipper pocket inside, but it's not really big enough to hold anything. But yeah. Again, I would love to have the Dior book tote one day, but I just need to make sure that it's the right choice that I'm making, because I don't have a lot of money for designer bags or anything. So if I am gonna buy one, I wanna be sure that it's the right one. So I'm in my closet now. I've just finished listening to Tom Lake, and I have very mixed feelings about it. I think it was beautifully written, beautifully read. There's not enough plot for me personally, but I mean, there was enough for me to keep going. So I just don't know. I think I would give it like 4.75 stars. It's not quite a 5-star read, but gosh, I don't know. I thought too much of it was about Duke and not enough of it was about Laura, even though it was mainly about Laura, but Lara. I think it could have leaned more into her character towards the end, rather than ending the way it did. Don't want to spoil things, I guess. And yes, I do feel weird with a zoom up on my hands with my vitiligo so noticeable right now. I'm usually not this tan, so like my skin color is closer to the color of the white spots. But this summer I've just gotten out so much with the kids that there's just like this stark difference, which I'm not really mad about, but it is like weird for me. It's like gloves. Like goes down my arm. Yeah. It's not on my face yet, except like maybe a little bit in my eyebrow. I don't think you can tell though. Yeah, leave a comment if you have vitiligo. I'd love to share journeys and talk about that with someone, because I don't know a lot of people with vitiligo. So it's been a couple of days. I went to Michael's, I went for a jog, went to the PCC. Yeah, I saw a lot of things in Michael's that I really wanted, but it's just too expensive right now. And it was all like Halloween decor. I'm trying to save up money so I can upgrade my camera, and I'd like to do wallpaper in here at some point. Or paint, maybe green, like a deep green. My husband thinks it would be too dark, but I think it would be really gorgeous. So I tried listening to lessons in chemistry, but it was, I don't remember who it's by. It was a little intense for me, and like, I was expecting it to be like more of a cheesy romance, and it was not. Yeah, something that happens like a third of the way in the book just like made me lose my interest, so I just stopped and moved on to another book, which is Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine, which is hilarious. It's just got that subtle British humor that I really enjoy. I'm listening to it on audiobook, and the accents are like getting into my voice by accident. It's really annoying, but I have like some kind of problem where when I hear someone's accent, I like start to duplicate it by accident, and it's super annoying, and it's not always accurate anyway, so it's not like I'm getting like a clear accent from people. It's just like picking up little words and phrases here and there. I am still reading Never by Jessa Hastings. It is saucier than I expected. Yeah, I'm still rooting for the bad guy. I'm not sure how it's gonna end, because I don't know, does she go back to her normal life after Never, or does she stay in Neverland with whoever she ends up with? I don't know. It's gripping me, but it's kind of annoying at the same time. Like, I don't like any of the characters, and I don't really want any of them to succeed. Except the fairy, again. I like her. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the video for the week just so I can get it uploaded and focus on my homework, which I've got a big essay coming up that's due this week and next week in 2 parts. So I've really got to buckle down and focus. It's so hard because my daughter is home. She doesn't have any camp or anything this week, so I have to keep her entertained. She's currently doing an art project. We went to Michael's this morning and picked up some art supplies. Hopefully that keeps her entertained for at least a few hours. Oh, I also got at Michael's this watercolor book. I think it's really cute, charming. It has like sort of templates. It's kind of like a coloring book, but a little better, I guess. Yeah, that'll be really fun. And then I got some watercolor pencils to go with that, because I think I can be a little more precise that way, and I couldn't find any watercolors that I liked anyway. That's it for this week. I hope you all have a wonderful week and soak up that last bit of sunshine for the summer, and we'll start getting into the fall videos soon. I'm hoping to bring out some decorations for my office at some point. Maybe I'll do a decorate with me. Like and subscribe, leave a comment if you made it this far, and ciao.